melted butter. Move that to the side. I'm just going to add my breadcrumbs. I have a video of this on my channel, but I figured I'd do a little bit to make more. So just add in about 2 cups of breadcrumbs. Give or take about half the bag. There's more there if we need it. Just start mixing that. I want it like a sandy texture. Might have to add more butter. Let's see here. After you make it enough times, you kind of just get to know. It might be okay. Gotta add in my sugar though. About a half a cup of sugar. I'm hoping I can get 18 out of this, but let's see. Half a cup of sugar. Mix that in. I'm going to take these to work tomorrow, so they'll be good. That's the sugar in the breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs. Graham cracker crumbs. You guys knew what I meant. It's about the right consistency. I might add just a little bit more butter. Just a little bit to help it come together more. I have this cube here. I'll have to melt it though. Just add that into the microwave. A little cube of butter. Use that up. So for everyone just coming in, I'm making a little mini cupcake cheesecakes with the cherries on top. I made them on one of my videos, but I have to make them again, so I figured I'd do a live and hang out with you guys. Nothing better to do on a rainy day than bake, cook. Next I'm gonna make some chili if you guys. Shout out to Galaxy Gator. Just add the last little bit of butter there. That should come together now. Should have used a bigger bowl, but that's right. You can see it starting to crumble. I have my little pie tin here ready to go. I'll be filling those. Get that out of the way. So obviously I misplaced my other baking, of course. So I'm gonna have to do this in like 3 batches of the 6. So I'll get 18, right? So yeah, you can see it kind of crumbly there. It's basically come together. I'm gonna get another spoon so I can start adding that in. I'm gonna do, I don't know, that down, so I may have mixed more than I'm gonna need, but we'll see once we get to the end of the 18. Adding in a fair bit to each one. And then you want to put that in the oven for 5 minutes just to let it come together. I'm going to press those down. Okay. Rinse that off. I'm just going to press these down. Combine all together. dot on the bottom of your crumbs. Some might need some more extra in there. I don't know. We'll see. It should be good. I mean, I don't want too many on the bottom. Not a little extra to certain ones. Crush them down. It's a really good dessert. Okay, let's try that. Push those down. I already have my oven preheating at 350, so this will just go in and then we'll make the filling while it's in there for 5 minutes. And like I said, this is ready for the next batch. It's not done preheating just yet. We'll hear it beep when it goes off, but move those to the side just to wait. I'm going to start my filling. So I'd had these on the counter for the last like hour and a half. Don't want my eggs to roll away. I had these here getting warm on the counter so that they could just easily be mixed in. I'm going to start by opening these. Yeah, they're still cold, but it'll work. It will work. So I got my clean bowl there. Takes time to open all this stuff, eh? There's my cream cheese, the first one. I find it best if you do this, where you kind of just chop it up and add it in that way. Helps a lot for the mixer so it's not so heavy and thick. Just do it this way. Chop those up. Add that in. There's one. Get the next one going in. And another one. So we'll do the 3 bricks of cream cheese. They were on sale, so show how good that way. This one's nice and soft. Oh, there that goes. This is a pretty easy recipe. Fun to make, honestly. Okay, I'll just chop these ones up. Like I said, easier on the mixer. Add that in. And one more. Like I said before, whoever sticks around, I'm going to be making chili in the same live. I know, random, right? But I had some meal prep, so might as well do it all at once, right? Oh, that's a lot of cream cheese. This is going to be good. Okay, garbage everywhere, as usual. Killing everything. Okay, what else do we got going on here? So we need half a cup of sugar, but because I use about 3/4 cup of sugar, I'll add some more. There's about 3/4 cup sugar. That's good. We need some salt. Just do a little bit of salt. Nothing crazy. There's our salt. We want 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Okay, so we don't want too much. I just bought this. I don't have fresh lemon, so we're gonna go with what we have. Let's see if this sucker's open. Woo! Worked out. Okay. Just a little bit of lemon. Okay, and then our oven went off. I'm just gonna move this over there for add in the breadcrumbs into the oven. We just want to leave that in for 5 minutes, just to let them harden had enough of it. So we'll set our timer 5 minutes. And that's just at the 350. Okay, I'll continue on here. So now we need the vanilla, or not vanilla, yeah, vanilla extract. We're gonna add a bit of that. However much. Okay, so I added that in, and then I'm gonna use 3 eggs as well. And my cherries over there waiting. Canned cherry filling. Just adding in my eggs. Two and a third. That was easy enough. 3 eggs in. Okay, and then I'm going to get my mixer. Alright. I have a fancy mixer, just a regular one, but still does the same job, right? So we're going to do that. Add that in. I'm going to clean that one real fast, guys. Sorry. Put that one there. Okay, just give that a little clean real fast. Don't want it dirty in there, obviously. Okay, let's see how good this comes together for us. Okay. Still a little bit. I'm just going to squish it in there a little bit. Okay, spoon's going to come in handy. We don't want that. Just get this off here. This is why you let your cream cheese sit out for so long. Because see, it was out for 2 hours and it's still a little bit hard. Then you want your thing to scrape down the sides. Can be messy, right? Until it starts breaking up there. Best you can, right? So I turned up the beaters here to get them to go smoother. I'm going to break up that cream cheese as much as possible. Smells really good. gonna take out the graham cracker crust first out of the oven there so it doesn't burn on us. So move you guys to the side. Take those out. I'm kind of puffed up a bit. Turn that timer off for now. We're ready. You guys can see the graham cracker crust there. They just baked for 5 minutes till I got ready. You want to get them nice and hard. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, let's keep mixing here. Look how creamy it looks, eh? And that was the 3 packs of cream cheese. All the lumps are almost gone. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna scrape down those sides real fast. Give it one more mix. Looks so good. Put that yellowy color to it. Put that to the side. Tastes really good. Okay, I think we're pretty good there. And I'm just gonna get my cookie scoop. Okay, here we go. Get that out of the way. A little warm. I think we're good to touch that. I'll move you guys over so you can see what I'm actually doing. I'm gonna fill my tins there. Oh, sorry, I'm making mini cheesecakes with topped with the cherry pie. So they're like a little cheesecake cupcake. Gotta remember to look at the comments for you guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna scoop the cheesecake in there. Do like a scoop and a half in each, roughly. And like I said, I'm gonna have to do this like 3 separate times because I don't know what happened to my other tins. They literally grew legs and ran away. I have my 6 here, and then I'm gonna have to do it 2 more times. Obviously, I have way too much filling for just these 6. So like I said, about a scoop and a bit in each. And we're gonna put them in the oven for 15 minutes. Don't worry, you guys, I won't keep you bored. I'm gonna start making chili next. There's my. I know it has raw egg in it, but I did try the batter. It was good. So there we go. A little bit more. Looks so good. Okay, so that's gonna wait for me there. I'll probably put it in the fridge. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. So we're gonna add this in the oven here. Got it at the 350. Just need my mitt. Try to get it burnt, honestly. So get that in there. That's at 350, so I'm gonna set the timer for us for 15 minutes and we'll see where we stand for that. Okay, timer, 15 minutes, start now. You can always check it and go from there. But I think I will start, I don't need the mixing anymore. We'll set this aside and I think we'll start on the chili. Don't need that. Okay. So move this aside. Can't wait for us over here. I don't know if I should cover it or not, but I will. Cover at least the cheese mixture a little bit. Just get that out of the way. Okay, I'll close this up. I'm glad I bought the crumbs that are pre-minced because I'm tired of hitting graham crackers. So get those out of the way. We're gonna need that. Okay, let's start on the chili, guys. Multitasking today. All right, so we're gonna need butter, obviously. Butter, we've got beef broth. What else do we need? We need all our canned stuff. Beans, diced tomatoes. And that. I don't know how many beans I'm gonna put in it yet. I haven't decided. And we're gonna put corn and mushroom as well. And then all the spices. Mushroom. There's some mushrooms. I gotta wash those. And chili seasoning. I don't know. I just got this new one to try. I don't know. You guys are gonna have to let me know if you tried this yet. This Kinder's chili, wood fire chili. I really hope it's not too spicy, but we'll have to see. It looks good anyways. I don't mind a little bit of spice, so we'll give it a shot, eh? Okay, let's start here. I need a cutting board. So I want to cut up my vegetables and just have them soak because we want to make sure they're nice and clean. We're going to do that. Get this butter out of here for now. Definitely when I move and buy a different house, I want more counter space. So we're going to start with this. Get these mushrooms chopped up. I tell you. Take all these out and then I'll just use this little blue thing as like a little garbage or whatever. Okay, perfect. Just enough room, right? Cut the ends off. I don't know why I always hate the ends. I'll just cube these up. Then I don't have to worry about cutting them after. This is just clean them and soak them, and then I'm also going to cut up the bell pepper I have too, and then I'll flip my cutting board and I'll cut up the onions as well. Got 11 minutes left on those cheesecakes in the oven. It's actually pretty fun. I like just cooking and cooking and cooking. I think my husband likes it too. Garbage. I had gotten that the chili seasoning at our local Meijer. I don't know if you guys are in the States where you have Meijers, but I don't like the side of that mushroom. Get rid of that. I don't know. I know chili's not really our dish, but it's like rain here and cold, so I figure why not. Dice these into quarters. I don't know, you guys have to let me know if there's anything else you guys put in your chili. I kind of just make it and put in what I have at the time. It's easiest that way. You guys will have to let me know. Can you actually hear me okay or what? I'm trying to talk directly into the mic. I want to soak these. I usually clean my vegetables with soda. Let them soak for like 15, 20 minutes, whatever time I have. honestly. If I don't have enough room for all of these veggies, I'll just leave them in the fridge and eat them like that. I'll see what I can fit in that pot. I don't know, I need maybe a bigger Dutch oven to make this stuff. I have it, I just don't want to pull it out because it's downstairs. So I'm using my, I don't know if I want to say 4-quart Dutch oven for size. Roughly. We'll see. I'll see what I can do though. Those are good. Then I'm just going to get my knife cleaned a little bit. And I'm going to do my bell pepper here. Get that going. About 8 minutes on the cheesecakes. Trying to keep an eye on the timer. Really don't want them to burn. Of course, I promised to bring them into work, so don't want to absolutely destroy them. Okay, there's that. I'll get rid of those seeds as much as I can. Most of them come off in the water anyways when I soak them. Just making sure there's no little stupid sticker there. Okay, I'll just get these, I don't know, I'm just gonna slice them and then I'll roughly chop them. I feel like they get nice and soft in the chili. I'm gonna let it go all afternoon on the stove and then it can just simmer away and soften all the vegetables. Try to take out that middle part too. It's definitely different when I do my lives. I usually do a voiceover for my videos. It's kind of nice to actually be able to talk while I'm cooking. So I'm just going to add those into my bowl so that I can soak them. Get all those stupid pesticides off. Those in there. I maybe should have got another bell pepper, but I think it'll be fine once I add the corn that I'm going to add in and the onions and all the things. So every chili I make honestly turns out differently depending on what I have in the house or what I add to it. I mean, if there's something different you guys add, you'll have to let me know. I don't mind cutting up stuff. Meal prep. I have this other knife that I can use, but I'm honestly scared to use it. It's way too sharp. I only bring it out when I have to. This one works just as good for what I'm doing. I think one of these times I'm going to order some Kobe beef. Make that for you guys. I'll save that for a live because it's expensive. I think the Kobe beef I bought was like 135 bucks a pound, I want to say. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So I'll save that for another time, but for today it's chili. Okay, so I'm gonna get those soaking. I'm just gonna add some water. Okay, I've got those filled with water, and then I'm going to add my baking soda to soak those. Just want to make sure you get all the dirt and pesticides and all the stuff off your veggies. You guys will see the water after. It looks like horrible color. I'm just soaking those now. I'm going to need my metal rack out too for that, just when the cheesecakes come out. They can sit on the rack to cool. And that next. Okay. guys will see with the... Okay, so let's cut up some onions next. Clean my knife. Just flip the board over, because that's what we do. Alright, where's the onions? You guys should see my kitchen. It's an absolute disaster. Look at this. This is what I'm dealing with. What a friggin' mess. Onions, that's what I said. I gotta find them. Ah, they're there. Way in the back, hiding from me. Okay, I love onions, so we'll start with 2, maybe see if we want 3. I don't know. Okay, let's start with 3 anyways. Cut up the onions. I mean, sometimes I use a food processor, depending on how small I want them. We'll put them in this bowl. I'm gonna stack the beans out of the way. Okay, let's get these going. We've got about 2 minutes left on those cheesecakes. We'll see what those are coming to in a minute. Just want to get this onion started. Oh, of course, partly rotten. That one's no good. There we go. Alright, I'll throw that out. Because we don't want rotten onions in our thing. I don't know. Maybe none of these are good. We'll have to see. Let's wash the knife and try for another one. Let's try for this one, guys. Let's see what this does me. I guess even if I get 1 for the flavor, I'll always have to buy more onions. Okay, we'll just go with 1 because that's what we have. I am not running to the store for onions. I just left there. So we'll do this. I won't dirty that big bowl because I obviously thought it was cutting more. So I'll put them on here for now. And this one, yeah, obviously when I do chili, I like to make it with like 3 or 4 onions, but we'll do this. Okay, so there's our onion, sad and pathetic as it is. Alright, now we're about a minute from this cheesecake coming out for you guys to see. I'm just going to move you over. Check this oven. Okay, so I think we're going to have to add, just by looking at it, I'm going to add 4 minutes. Not 40. 4. Kitchen time. Okay, so 4 minutes for the cheesecakes. We're going to wait on those. I can tell, honestly, now by the time I do it, just by the look of things. Alright, so let's get organized here. Move some pots out of the way. Okay, so we're going to start this chili that I've been talking about. Move you guys over. This is my Dutch oven that I'm going to be using, and then that'll be the rack that I used to cool the cheesecakes on. Okay, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna get my ground beef open and get that started. Going. It's been sitting on the counter for like 2 hours. It'll be fine. And we're gonna want garlic. So I'm gonna get the minced garlic going as well. This stuff, this garlic, I guess most people call it. Whatever you want to call it. Pre-minced garlic. It smells so good. We love garlic in this house, so we add a lot. So there's 2 huge scoops. Alright, we're going to need tomato paste. We just start writing dates on stuff. Do you guys have that problem? I'm going to throw that out and get a new one. So I usually get this stuff. It's this tomato paste just in the squeezable so you don't have to waste a can every time. So I'll add that in as well. Puncture that. About a good helping, teaspoon and a half, I'd say. That just goes in your fridge after. I'm gonna get this ground beef cut open. That's on a medium heat there for the chili. That's the organic beef. Just dropping that whole pound of beef in there. Alright, where's my... This thing I love. I'm gonna start using this just to break up that beef as best I can. It's going to take a little bit longer because it was frozen. Just going to start that out like that. Nothing too fancy. Just where I have somewhere to put this, I'm going to put a paper towel down. There we go. Perfect. Okay, 6 seconds on those cheesecakes. See where they lie. Okay, well, let's take those out. One second. Move these over. They are definitely fluffy. So look at cheesecake. Alright, so what do we want to do here? I don't really feel like getting burnt today. I don't know about you guys. But I'm just going to start by taking those out of there. Kind of glad I used this paper because it's longer. I have something to grab, right? And just for shits, I just want to see. Take a cuter, I don't know, like, maybe they should have stayed in a little bit longer. I think maybe I might put them back in for a second. I don't like how actual gooey they are in the center, so I'm going to throw them back in for just a few minutes actually. I know they're starting to crack, which makes me scared to put them back in. You know what, cancel that. Maybe I'll just leave them out and they keep cooking as they are sitting, so we'll go with it. We'll go with it. If I've ruined them, I'm sorry. So I don't want them, that's the thing with cheesecakes. It's like you don't want them to crack too much. Like those couple there that have. Alright, let's do this again. I'll just take a paper towel and wipe that out a little bit before I put them back in. It's all the butter, that settles to the bottom. It's just butter. So I'm going to wipe those out. And we'll do this all over again. Okay, so let's get our crumbs in my paper. Put the paper back in. I'm going to have to do this 2 more times. I definitely have to buy some more of the muffin tins. It's kind of super annoying to do it this way, but all right. Crumbs. Add those in. I'm going to be squishing this down in a minute. Just add a little extra to each one. There we go. And we're going to squish them down just to get them nice and flat. I don't know why these ones are a little bit more yellow this time. I honestly think it's because I added that 3rd egg, which, I mean, it'll be fine. It's always fine, right? We'll see. Maybe I shouldn't have done the 3rd egg, but let them learn, right? Okay, so we're gonna get those in there for the 5 minutes. Back in the oven. I'm just gonna let you guys watch the chili there for me. And okay, 5 minutes on that timer. The crumbs. Yeah, I definitely think it was that 3rd egg that did it, but what are you gonna do? I'm sure it will still taste fine. Okay, let's see how our beef is doing here. I don't really know. Got it on a medium high. Try and get that ground beef kind of start going anyways. You want it almost fully cooked before you add everything else in. At least that's how I like to do it. Oops, sorry guys. I'm gonna break that up as best we can. I find too it'll help if I put the lid on it. So I'll throw the lid on just to let that steam build up for a little bit. And then I still have the vegetables soaking over this way. So I'm just gonna give those a little mix. Before I drain those. And get them as clean as possible, obviously. Moving everything aside in my sink here. Making sure my sink's clean there so I can rinse these. It's pretty clean. It's been soaking for a while, so I'm just going to dump those in the sink. just rinsing my veggies. See how messy my sink is. I need to clean so badly. And that's what you're doing. You're baking and cooking all day. Just rinsing that off. Get all those nasty pesticides off. And the baking soda that I had rinsed with. That's pretty good. I'll just put it back in the bowl to drain that I had it in. I'll go back over here. There we go. There's that. We got another 1.5 minutes on the crumbs in the oven. We'll see where we're at with the chili. I will be right back in 2 seconds. Alright, 15 seconds left on those breadcrumbs to come out. So I'm just gonna move you guys over. I'll get those out. Stop the timer. Oh my goodness. It's so warm in here with this oven running like crazy. Oh, bring you guys back over here, and I'm just gonna fill the rest of these tins with a shake. I don't know. Do I want to just do one in each? I'll do one overflowing scoop in each. Let's try it that way. They're gonna spread out when they get warm, right? Let's do it this way. Okay. Put those back in the oven for another, I say 18 minutes, I want to say. And then we'll continue on with the chili. Get those back in. Okay, we'll set our timer for 18 minutes. 18 for those cheesecakes. All right, let's check where we're at with this. This kitchen's gonna take me like a day and a half to clean after this. Okay, put that to the side. And there's our chili going. Cheesecake's cooling in the back, or somewhat cooling. It feels like it's 1,000 degrees in here. And hopefully they turn out okay. Just wish they weren't that yellow. Let's see how it takes a little bit for this beef to fall apart because it's been frozen, right? That's why you want to like leave the cover on. But I think at this point I'm going to add in my onions anyways. Strip that. open my beans, guys. Just trying to move stuff out of the way for us. It's kind of bubbling. I'll just turn that down to medium. There's all those onions that are no good. This can go in the garbage. Let's move this out of the way. Okay, so I'll start opening my beans. Trying to decide if I even want diced tomatoes, to be honest. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think I should just add the beans or add diced tomatoes in too? No. Here, I'm just gonna unplug this gimbal so I can move you guys with me. I had to charge it for a little bit at least. Okay, let's see here. I'm just gonna start opening these on the can opener. So I'm gonna use the small kidney beans as one. Natalie. And then this is like a white bean. So we're just gonna dump these all into the sink, into that strainer to rinse them off. There's the white beans. Never fully all come up, do they? The mixed bean. Those ones did. And then I have the green as well. That's a lot of beans. Okay, we're gonna have to see if we even have room for the other stuff. Let's get those rinsed. Kind of mix them up, I guess. It's pretty good for rinsing. So, 12 minutes cheesecake for the second batch. And we'll just come back over here to the chili. Just double check on it, give it a stir. Break that up as best as I can. Still a little frozen, but not too bad. It's coming along. Give it a nice stir, get it all combined. The spatula is long, I keep hitting the camera. Just break those up. So, go with that. plate so it doesn't drip over. But we're just gonna add what we can of these beans, but I don't think I'm gonna have a ton of room. So we're gonna add like a mixture, right? And then the extra I'm just literally going to put in the fridge until I can use them up for something else. I might make a bean salad later actually, with the rest of them. Because that's always good. Don't forget I still have all those other vegetables to go in, so I think I'll save that for a bean salad. That'll be good for that. And then get my vegetables in that I hadn't gotten cut up. Okay. Then, like I said, if I don't use all these, they literally can just go in the fridge, get used up after for other stuff, right? Meal prep. I know we can eat these with ranch or whatever. I think I'll just try and add as many bell peppers in as I can though. They don't run away on me. Add those in. There, I feel like that's pretty good. Okay. So, as I suspected, we are not going to have a ton of room here, so we're going to do what we can with the sauces. So this is beef bone broth. Shake. And then, let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to add this in. This is the beef bone broth. Just about a cup and a half maybe. Just about there. And then I'm going to open up my pasta sauce. And then don't forget we got to add corn too. And it's going to bubble away for the next few hours. Need to use all of this, but just enough to say we did. I can always use the rest for something else. I used about half of that. Okay. And then we want our chili seasoning to go in. This isn't too spicy, but it looks promising. So we're going to add in our seasoning. That's a lot, but we'll go with it. And we want corn too, guys. To run downstairs. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I went to get the corn. However much corn we want to add. I don't know. Half a bag of corn? Sure. Or a whole bag of corn. Let's do the whole bag. Because why am I keeping that? Alright, now we gotta try and mix this. That's a fun party. Alright, let's try. Without it completely spilling all over the place. Look at how full this is, guys. Oh my god. Too much. I think maybe a smaller spoon. Maybe we'll try that. Yeah, let's try the smaller spoon. It looks really good though on camera. Got about 5 minutes on that second round of cheesecake. Look how good this looks. This is gonna have to sit on the stove for like 3 hours on low. Tired of burning my finger here. Trying to just get it all combined. All those juices. Some of the meat off the bottom, honestly. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna put the lid on that and we're gonna leave it on like a lowish setting because it's gonna have to go for a very long time. Okay, so there's the lid. Get that covered. We're gonna put that on a 2 to low setting. About 4 minutes for those cheesecakes to come back out. To start the final batch of those. And then maybe, just maybe, I can start putting some cherries on top of the cheesecake. I don't know. I'll have to see here. But 3 minutes look good. And we'll take those ones out. I'm just going to take a fast peek at them and see what they're doing. Oh, they look good. They look good. I really hope they taste good or I'm going to be upset. Nice and firm. Not too bad. I'll get that last one in there in 3 minutes. I'm glad the chili's all going now. I mean, a lot of stuff left for bean salad. I don't even know if I think I bought, oh, I did that. I can actually make that bean salad. I bought this too, the Olive Garden Italian signature. That can be done really fast. And you can just throw that into the fridge. There. Nothing special, just my little ramen bowl. And then I'll add this in and then that can be a little salad. Bean salad. I'm trying super hard not to waste food now. I'm trying to keep track of what I spend on food for the next month. Keep it low budget if we can. I'm sure you guys are feeling that way too. Okay, I'll add this in. It looks really good. I was going to use this on chicken, but I guess I can still use half of it on chicken. Because I was going to do like a chicken, I don't know. We make stuff up around here. Whatever we use. I'm so tired of spending crazy amounts at the grocery store. I'm sure you guys are too. Add that in. Just less than half or more than half. About a third of that salad dressing. add some salt. It'll marinate in the fridge pretty good. I don't know, I like beans every now and again. Let's do some salt, some pepper, or seasoning. I mean, I could do paprika too if I really wanted, but start with that. It smells delicious. Just get some tin foil and cover that. So see, you don't have to use it all in the chili. You can literally use it for anything. It smells so good. There's that. And then those other vegetables I cut up but didn't use. Oh, there's our cheesecake. Stop that timer. These ones look good. There's those ones. So you want to get them out before they start to split, right? So there's that. And then I'm going to take them out, just like I did the other ones. To cool. You can see as they cool, they kind of settle back in, Don't want to burn myself. Okay, and one out of there. Put him there for now. Oh, this is okay, last one, guys, last one. Rack over so that I can clean the butter out of this for the final time. This is our third go at these. My first purchase when I go out later will be some pans for this. I honestly couldn't tell you where my other ones went. I have no idea. Got one more wipe just to say I did. Too much butter, eh? Get those taken out. This poor pan. Okay, take number 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. All right, let's do the thing. Get the crumbs in there. I'm adding a little bit extra. I just want to get rid of these. Don't really want to waste it. We just talk about food waste. I feel like that was perfect. Okay, that's done. I'll just squish these down. Perfect. And this last one. That's squished down. We're good with that. Get this back in the oven. That chili is smelling super good. Sorry, you guys, for the bumpy ride there. Okay, get this oven down. 5 minutes. Start those off. Start cleaning up a little bit. Might have some. Put this away. Those look really good though, do they? What do you guys think? I definitely think that that's what it was, that I put that extra egg in there so they look more yellow, but I'm just hoping they taste good. So like I said, I have to take these to work. I'm just gonna put my, oh yes, this is the bowl that the plastic wrap does not stick to. I'm just gonna put tinfoil over that bean salad. Let that sit in the fridge. There is that. Oh, and I still have steaks to cook later too, guys. So I don't know who's sticking around, but I might just break and do another live after. Just kind of clean up here a little bit. I'm hoping that 1 can of cherries is enough, honestly. But we'll see. Yeah, because I only got the 1 thing of pie filling for the... But I do have blueberries here if I have to resort to that. We shall see. Okay. And let me see about another bowl. Which I do not, so I'm going to put all those veggies in a Ziploc, I think. And just a big Ziploc. With some paper towels so it can soak up any water. This is what I'm doing over here. So, get rid of some of these cans. I'll just put this paper towel in the bag and then just in, and it'll help soak up whatever moisture is left, I guess. I hate wasting food. If I'm chopping up the vegetables and washing them, I might as well do them all, right? They have to get washed. So see, I just put them in the bag with the Ziploc. Throw them, they'll get eaten. That. We've got another minute on those cheesecake. Check on the chili. Delish. All right. Alright, timer's done for those. Oh, and finish with the last bit of the cheesecake. Thank God. fill those things of cheesecake. This was like perfect for amount, I think. Oh yeah. Maybe a little too much, but we did just fine for guesstimating, honestly. Didn't feel like I was doing. I mean, if I scrape the bowl, I could probably get one more filling, but again, don't want to have too much, right, in each. But I feel like that was super good for judgment-wise. I'll do that. I'll have a little bigger ones. Let's see. Empty. Worked out good. I'll get those in there. For the last little bit. I'm gonna burn myself. I got the trays hot because it's been in there for an hour, you know? Okay. 18 minutes on that. Just bringing my thing over here so you guys can see. I'm just going to rearrange these. They're a little bit better. I have more room for the other ones coming out. They are still warm, well, especially the ones that I had just taken out. And I'll have room for my last 6 there. These ones are cooling off nicely. I like to let them sit for like at least an hour before I add the filling on top. A good minute. They look good. I'm dying to try one though. It's the hardest part about baking and cooking and all the things, right? It takes 100 years. But you want to eat halfway through. Might as well open up this. The filling into a bowl so I know what I'm working with even, because I'd like to at least have 5 cherries, or 5, at least 3 cherries on each one. So I'm going to add that into a bowl. Now we know what we're working with here. Sure, you guys can see me doing that. Oh yeah, I think we'll have enough. Oh yeah, because I remember now I had leftover and I did 12, so I think that'll be enough. Cherry filling for the tops. Looks so good. added it to one because I'm definitely going to try this. I know you're supposed to let them sit in the fridge for a couple hours, but which I probably should. Second thought. I literally want to try this so bad though. Hope you guys enjoyed this live. I had quite a few of you in here this time. Been on here about an hour and 25 minutes. Got another 13 on the last batch of cheesecakes, but I'm sure you guys get it by now how I made these. I really appreciate you watching and taking the time. And if you'd definitely give me a follow, that would be greatly appreciated. And let me know what you want to see in my next live. I'm just going to go ahead and top these, and then I'm going to stick them in the fridge. Once I have the other ones cooled down enough, I'm going to just top these guys because they've been out for a while. But I definitely think I'm going to have enough for topping. And I got like a tin to put them in because like I said, I'm taking them somewhere. I'm gonna go grab the tin. So this is my tin, and then it'll definitely make it easier to put them in the fridge after. So just add those in. I think they're gonna fit. I hope they're gonna fit. 3 across, potentially. Yeah. And this one is cool. Top these other two. I know have cooled. I have to put them in my downstairs fridge because I definitely do not have the room up here. Do you guys have a second fridge? So these ones have to cool longer. Now it made room for my next batch coming out in 11 minutes. So yeah, like I said, just gonna throw those overnight in the fridge, let them cool off. And they're cherry cheesecake minis. And my chili over there is gonna have to bubble away for the next 3 hours on a low heat. And thanks again, guys. It was a great time, and I hope you join in the next live.